here from Orange Coast Title with a lot of really good info for you guys I wanted to share. Danny, thank you.
Oh, thank you for having me, Vanessa.
I appreciate it. So I just wanted you to help me explain a little bit about your role as title in a real estate transaction. As we know, there's your realtor, we have a lender, and then you guys come in as title. So I can let you take that and explain to everyone, what it is that you guys do as that entity.
Okay. Well, as an escrow company and title company, we have two different roles. We have the escrow role first, which is a third and neutral party in a transaction. Mm-hmm. We hold all the money and we disperse all the funds. And there's a lot more to it, but those are the main ones.
The money you're talking about, the initial deposit.
Yes.
Right. Once we're under contract, you'll hear us talk about EMD, which is an earnest money deposit, and the funds to close escrow at the end of the transaction, and the actual funds that the bank funds as
yes.
well, right?
So we'll get the wire from the bank, which is your mortgage, and then we can go ahead and proceed to close.
Perfect.
And then on the title side of the things, we also ensure that the property itself is going to be free and clear of any liens. And we also do a check on people themselves as well, just to make sure there's no liens against them as well.
Right, and it's such an important role in the transaction because there's so many things that can be lurking behind a beautiful home that we have no idea. And
yes.
It's really, really nice to make sure that our clients as realtors are protected. And so I just think it's super important for you, as title, what you guys do. So what are some of the crazier things that you found on title?
Okay, well, on the preliminary title report, what you usually see is going to be your mortgage, first of all, your taxes, whether they be IRS, whether they be federal, state, which is the same as IRS, right? State taxes, county taxes, those are the most common things that you're going to see. And then there's other ones that you'll see, which is, mechanic liens. There's judgments that people can put on there, contrary to people's belief here. There can be judgments from credit cards, repossessed vehicles, medical bills can be added onto the preliminary title report. So if anything like that pops up, as a title company and as escrow company, we have to pay those things from the sellers before we switch it over to the buyer. Because as a buyer, the last thing you want to do is purchase a house that has any liens against it. So we're ensuring that the property itself is going to be free and clear of any liens.
So basically you go and make sure you clean the slate for the new owner and make sure that, they're receiving the property without any big issues with title or owing money to anyone, which is a really nice safety net. And a lot of people don't know that you guys provide that service. So it's easier for me to have you explain it, and it's just nice to know that you have that protection.
Yeah, I mean, it is an insurance company, so think of it like that. We are here to protect not just the buyers, but we're also here to protect the agents as well as the lenders.
So that's, I think, one of the biggest reasons, to make sure that we all work together as a team, because we usually find solutions together on how to kind of resolve anything that might come up. What about like funny things? I remember when I was going to real estate school, my instructor was talking about a property that had horses on it, and so the horses had to like convey with whoever purchased it. So whoever did buy it just had these horses convey with it was just more like a sanctuary for them. So they had to just stay on the land until they to the end of their lives.
We do see CC&Rs on properties, and one of the funnier ones is just basically what you can and cannot do with the property itself, such as you cannot paint a house in a certain area a purple color, you can't have X amounts of cars on the grass. So mostly just to protect the beautification of the city and the neighborhood.
Almost like an HOA, right?
Yes, almost like an HOA, but they all have them. But something like that, those crazy ones, oh my God, off the top of my head.
Sometimes it's like, no, you can't have alcohol on the property. I've seen some extreme.
Yeah, no, they'll
like
have,
that.
you can't have more of X amount of gasoline, of fire hazard materials, so things like that.
And all that comes on the preliminary report?
Yes, it does come up in the preliminary title report under the CC&R section.
Well, there you have it, guys. A lot of good information from Danny Arguelles from Orange Coast Title. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Vanessa.
There you have it, guys. Another video for you. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We shared a little bit about how important title is, and there's a lot more information that we have for you always. So if you have any questions, reach out 760-207-1965. Thanks.